Hello, welcome to another week in Solana news. We have a very exciting news week here with two different projects announcing their points programs for the airdrop. Let's dig in. Okay, first we want to thank weekinsolananews.org for their weekly newsletter. They drop a weekly newsletter with all the information from the scaling news and the infrastructure, the application layer news with all of the airdrops, etc., and the community news with a lot of good resources there. So head to solananews.org and subscribe for free. First, we're going to start with the infrastructure news. This goes over the infrastructure and the scaling that allows developers to build on Solana. And first, we're going to start with the state of Solana's bridging landscape. So this was by 4 Pillars and Li-Fi Research. They basically just work together to create a state of Solana bridging document. So it kind of goes over the state of bridging within the Solana ecosystem. And so they just kind of cover the significant uptick in bridging activity from things like Wormhole, Allbridge, and dBridge, etc. So if you are playing around with kind of the multi-chain environment, it might be worth checking out the state of bridging, and you can go ahead and enjoy that. Next, we have the Solana mobile phone. They are building a number 2. So the Solana Saga phone obviously sold out recently, and so they're building a second one. And so they have the website here, 2.solanamobile.com, where you can go ahead and check it out. They just kind of cover the story of it, and you can currently pre-order it for $450. So go ahead and take a look at that. Now we're going to be taking a look at the application layer news. The application layer is all of the apps that are built on Solana and where you can actually perform activities and do different things. And first we have Kamino. Kamino is a lending, liquidity, and leverage venue, and they have finally announced their points program. So go ahead and head to their website and see your points. If you're interested in getting Kamino points, we did make a video on them quite a few weeks ago on how to farm the airdrop. So these points will eventually be an airdrop. Kamino Finance doing great work. And also Drift. Drift is the number 1 perpetual DEX on Solana for leverage trading. They also says that, pretty soon you're going to be able to start earning and things are going to get exciting. So something is dropping next week and it says it's redacted, but obviously it's most likely points. That's kind of what everyone's doing here. Drift also released a one-click market making vault. So it basically enables anyone to tap into advanced market making strategies effortlessly. And they did this in partnership with Circuit. Circuit is a DeFi liquidity layer for institutional trading. And so it allows you to deposit funds, and then Circuit trading automatically will manage those for you to earn yield. We're going to continue on with Aave. Is currently reviewing a proposal to expand to the Neon EVM. So Aave is obviously the largest lending protocol sort of in all of crypto. And right now, the Aave Governance Forum is considering or having a discussion about deploying Aave to the Neon EVM, which is on Solana. And it's just a temperature check. So it's sort of before on-chain voting. But if you are excited about Aave potentially coming to Solana, you might want to weigh in on that conversation, why it's a good idea. And then Jupiter is releasing their airdrop. And they also kind of mention a potential meme coin. So not too sure if they are going to be making Jup a meme coin or if they're going to try to create 2 coins. It honestly would not probably surprise me if they tried to do multiple coins because the sort of the economic incentive, unfortunately. But go ahead and check that out. They're saying, nearly 1 million users will be able to claim the airdrop. So go ahead and take a look at that. And continuing on, MarginFi, which is the liquidity layer for Solana. They are a place where you can lend and deposit and get margin. They mention that flash loans are now live, and this will open up a new world for MEV on Solana and create overall smoother experiences. So flash loans is something that's been around the Ethereum landscape for a long time, To my knowledge, this is the first time flash loans have been created on Solana, on the Solana virtual machine, and MarginFi is leading that. MarginFi also does have a points program, so if you are using them, you will be earning points for their future airdrop. Go ahead and check that out. And now finally, we're going to move on to the community news. And we just have two small things. The Solana Foundation announced the state of the Solana ecosystem, and this is for January 2024. They just basically provided multiple reports that show kind of the overall industry conditions and developers, and especially new developers, and how they keep building on Solana. So they have a few different resources here about statistics, and then they sort of have access to documents for you. So if you want to read Visa's deep dive or Mazzari's State of Solana, which we covered last week, and a few other things. So go ahead and check that out. It's solana.com/2024 Outlook. And one of those things on here is the blocks report called Protocol Prism. It is unveiling the architectural trade-offs of modern blockchains. And it is presented by the Solana Foundation, so do know that this was paid for. But if you're interested in kind of understanding the fundamental differences in blockchain designs, it's probably worth reading. So this analyzes Ethereum and Cosmos, and then makes a comparison to Solana's design approach. And what are those strengths and weaknesses? Ethereum and Cosmos are obviously modular blockchains, and Solana is a monolithic or single blockchain. So they are different designs. Go ahead and check those out. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're interested in Solana news, and we'll see you then.